Hello, everybody, and welcome to 20s for Days, where six dickheads get together and play some form of good old fashioned role playing game. As always, I am Addy. That's
Well,
Jay,
well done, mate.
just there. That's Jay, right behind me. He's just over my shoulder, just patting me on the back for inspiration.
Yeah, I'm patting you, all right.
We are now up to episode eight
Eight.
of 24 Days Braindances in Nightcity. Let's do some introductions. Sorry, I'm a little out of sorts. Let's start with Rob.
G'day, yeah,
You
I'm
got
Rob,
there in the end.
playing Dante, the techie of, or one of the techies of the group, a new ring-in, and yep, looking forward to it.
Good one.
Rana.
I'm Rana. I will be playing Relay. Techie, neurotic, hopeful for the best.
Not a techie at all.
You're not a techie.
I'm a little bit tech savvy.
Hi, I'm Jay. I'll be playing Dante version.
Yeah,
Techie
embrace it.
is the techie of the group who also has a penchant for vehicles.
Nathan. Oh,
And,
sorry. Keep going.
I was gonna say, and has born-like tendencies.
Nathan.
Hey, I'm Nathan. I am playing Jinrai, otherwise known as the Red Death. He doesn't go by that often, only when he wants to kill people heaps. Otherwise, I am the group's techie. So
Good, we're going with this.
And last but not least, Jake.
Yep, I'm Jake playing Techie, the Anchus of the group.
fucking
Well
kicking
played.
off.
Off the bat, have a spunk spo, mate.
Oh, you bastard.
God damn it.
That was gold.
Thanks, mate.
No worries.
Yeah, good lol.
Yeah, I liked it. Well done.
As we last left off, the group was in a moment of respite, having retrieved a somewhat semi-coherent version from the medical clinic where he had some data drive removed from his head that was looking slightly worse for wear. It was something unfamiliar to the cyber technician, the doctor that removed it. Shortly afterwards, Version had a conversation with a party, sounding much more different, much more subdued, and less erratic, with what appeared to be some form of memory loss, as he could not remember what had happened with the group for the previous days, weeks, months. He just couldn't remember. He was very much out of sorts, but to some sort of cohesion, during which the rest of the group considered what to do. And the idea was thrown about to try and check out this drive that was in Version's skull. At the same time, Jinrai reached out to an old contact named Buzz to see if there are any jobs on the side. They took two, and the one they were previously working on was that a lady had needed a shakedown of a client as he had not paid his bill. They'd met the lady in an alleyway and were proceeding to Nightcity University, where they had just arrived to try and find the client. Excuse me while I just reach over and grab my book. And that is where we left off. So, as you approach the university, again, it was very grand in a sense. Like, yeah, you'd seen big buildings in and around the business districts and the industrial districts, but this was different. This is more like a larger series of. It almost feels homely in a sense that these buildings obviously have structure and purpose to mold and educate the people within it, but at the same time keep somewhat of a less work style feeling to it. But gone are the days of, almost parklands and gardens to make things beautiful. There is no more spare space. It's quite efficient and structured. There are small small spaces where people can meet and engage, but they're very, modern, sterile in a sense that it's sure there's artistic design to it, but it's a lot of metal and concrete and bricks. There's no real plants, and if they are, they're probably fake. So this all passing what looked like a security booth, but not that you were checked. People can come and go, and you pull into a car park in sort of the middle of the Nightcity University. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people dinking on 3 bikes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I got Angus.
Didn't we have a car? Did someone hire a car? No?
Oh, just a taxi.
that
Oh,
was-
they got taxis back to the unit.
Ah.
Completely
And
forgot
the
about that bit.
and the limo.
Where Boy showed his undying devotion to Mr. Angus. What would you
Tries
like
so
to
hard.
do?
Well,
All right,
guess
I
the
reckon we
first
just
thing
go.
do-
Oh,
Okay.
go on. Yeah.
Oh, after you. Sorry.
All right. Well, I mean, sure. I was just gonna say, let's find out where this kid lives and just get our money and get paid. Easy.
This is going to sound terrible. Did I give him a name?
Yeah, you
Yes.
did. His name is Kurt. Let's go find Mr. Kurt Kellerman.
That's right.
Yeah, as I'm looking at his picture right here. Yeah. It looks like he's in his early 20s and he's semi-athletic and he's casually dressed and he's got brown hair. Neat back and sides, huh? Huh? Look at this picture. Perfect.
Perfect. Oh, so much. Oh, that's finished. Alrighty. So yeah, all around you there are. It's probably I think just after midday. There are people moving around,
Everywhere.
going in between classes. It's fairly busy. You have pulled up just in front of what you presume is the main entrance to NCU.
Right.
No.
Yep.
Yeah, let's go for a wander.
Yep. So everybody files in as version, sort of without any fear or trepidation. Same thing. Walks into the entrance to NCU. From here, as you walk, you go.
Sorry, I was going to ask: is there like like an emergency map on the wall or anything like that? Like a how you have to have the
Student directory.
Yeah. No,
You
you're
are
right.
here.
Yep.
Yeah,
As you
directly,
walk
like-
in,
Someone like-
it's almost more like the ones you see at the shopping mall. So it's kind of like a waist high, or like just a
You
strip
are
that
here?
comes up, and then it kind of folds away, and it's a big screen that you can press and activate, and a big map comes up, and you can see like the big information eye in front of it.
All right,
Um,
cool. I'm going to take note of all the entry and exits to the building.
Yep, with this
Um,
building, so as you hit the map and it goes and locates where you are on it, it sort of pulses with this little green dot. and you can see the building you're in. It has quite a lot, so it designates this building as office space. So you can see in front of you, excuse me, you can see in front of you is administration, which then leads into essentially student services, and then past that is essentially the university's faculty lounges or faculty offices, and then to the right it leads out but into what it designates is the first of the teaching spaces, and then there's like sort of a road that laneway that leads off in between to more areas for teaching, labs, auditoriums, and then on the other side is the gymnasium, and then past that is dormitories.
Okay.
Um, is there anywhere that I can get essentially the Nightcity equivalent, because I'm certain they don't have it printed on paper? The student brochures of kind of like an open day or whatever, that kind of stuff.
So it's got the same thing. The information, sort of this information bench in front of you, has like this little pad where if you swipe your agent past your phone, it'll just airdrop to you welcome brochures and information packets.
Yeah, I'll swipe that and then just kind of meander about in a touristy way. I'm actually gonna like swipe through the information, see what they're doing, see if I can find any courses that might line up with what our fine associate is doing, and just play the role of interested transfer student, or coming to uni.
The university teaches a lot of things, from everything from like the sciences to business to information technology to communication. You name it, they've got it.
Yeah.
Wasn't he into something though?
Business?
He was
I feel like it was business.
I didn't
No,
get
it
any
wasn't
news.
business. It was like biosciences or something.
Wasn't he an athlete?
No, he's athletic.
Oh.
Semi-athletic. So that could be anything. That could be like,
right.
that could be like me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go that far.
Mate, semi is a loose word, mate.
Yeah.
Um,
Having a look around, is there any sort of like mail or parcels or anything like that piled up, like a mail cart or something like that?
Not that you can see a mail cart, but you think, if anything, it would be either dropped off to the receptionist here and they would put it away, or it would be somewhere else behind.
Okay.
Like, as in the back side of the building, maybe.
Right. I'm just going to duck out and move around the back side of the building there and check for any sort of mail drop.
Yep. Anybody else want to do anything while?
I'm gonna talk to the receptionist.
Yep. All right. So yeah, as you walk up, there's a lady behind the counter, and you can see it's almost like a couple of pods. So there's not just one administrative worker there. There's a few sort of working, and there's students coming and going as they come up. So you sort of just wait in the line for a minute or two, and yeah, you hear this voice say, "Next, please."
I walk up. Hey, how you going?
I'm well, thank you. How can I help you?
Oh, I'm just here. I've got a message to deliver to one Kurt Kellerman.
He's a student here, yes?
He's a student here. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. All right, I can contact him to let him know. Is it a delivery or?
Yeah. I've got it out front. I was just making sure that this is the right university. So he's going to come down here and grab it, or do you want me to go up there? Whatever's easier.
Well, I can message him to let him know.
Yeah, sure. See what he wants to do.
Okay. Have a seat, and I'll contact him shortly for you.
Sure thing.
And you do see
Alright.
there's just like little seats here and there around. It's not like a full-on waiting lounge, but yeah, there are bits and pieces, and you can see she's typing away at something. Anybody else, quickly?
I'm gonna ask about like whether they do tours, that kind of thing.
You do notice in the brochure guide that they do open days periodically throughout the year, but this is not one of those times.
Yeah, cool.
All right, so version. As you sort of saw the map and you think, all right, I think if I go out and to the right, so you kind of go out and to the right and you walk down a little bit past sort of this, the entrance area where there's benches and people eating, and you sort of walk up and peel around to the right, and it leads down a laneway that looks like it's more like a service laneway, and there are people walking up and down it, but not as many as the main thoroughfare or what you think would be on the other side. So as you walk down the length, and it takes you a good couple of minutes to walk down the length of this block, around the back you do find what you think is a service entrance, perhaps, where they would maybe do deliveries or drop-offs, because there's a roller door. You see these circular discs in front of it on the ground, and you think that they're probably the pop-up bollards, and a door at the back.
Okay.
And then you see it still continues back down, and you think, oh, that probably leads back to the main campus.
Okay, but there's no parcels or anything left out?
Not left out, no.
Okay. I'll head back around the front to where the bikes are.
Yeah, all right, yep. So, and there are some out there, sort of all chained up. Do you mean like bicycles?
No, our bikes.
Oh, your bikes. Oh, yeah, okay, yep. Yeah, your bikes.
Random pushies.
Don't ask me where my head's... Again, it's been a very long day. Yeah, so you walk and sort of hang out the front.
Okay.
Yep. And after 5 minutes or so, you see that lady sort of looking back over at you, Jin, and she calls out, Mr. Kellerman will be on his way soon.
Thanks. I will obviously pass the message on to Dante, Relay, Angus, and when I see him again, Dante version, that Kellerman's on his way down. So whatever we're going to do, get ready to do it, or at least make sure his exit is unobtainable, if that makes sense, if he makes a run for it.
All right. Well, how about...
I might go outside, probably head over to where Version is, and just keep a lookout for which way he's coming from.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, we know where the student dorm is on the map, so we know where he's going to retreat to. So we could have someone on that street just blase, sitting down, waiting for him to... letting him come in, and then if he comes back the other way in a hurry, just get in the way.
Well, Relay's happy to do that one. She's fairly unobtrusive as a student, unlike Brick Shithouse 1, 2, and 3.
Some of us are dressed like we're going to war.
Fair question. One I should have asked earlier. How is everybody looking right now?
Well, we got geared up for like combat
Fucking
almost when we
dapper.
walked out, I thought.
Well, I know Angus always looks dapper.
Well,
Absolutely jacked.
I left my shotgun with Jin last time. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably would have got it back.
Yeah, no, look. Oh, if you say Version didn't ask for it back, or it slipped his mind and everything, I don't recall you saying. Oh no, you were cleaning your gun. Sorry, mate. You pulled your gun apart. You've got it.
Yeah,
No,
you
no,
were
no,
pulled it
racking
apart
it
and
and
did it.
stuff.
When we were doing the scout around the pub last time.
Oh,
he likes it, the bike.
yeah.
It's a good point because I realised I didn't actually get my knife back out of
Your
my.
stuff's in your bike, like.
That's right. That's right. What about you?
Like I'm not openly carrying weapons right now.
I am openly carrying a weapon. Is that? I mean, when we came into the campus, did anyone have a gun on them? If they didn't,
no, and
then
sorry,
I'd think twice.
All right, yeah, because I'll give you that one. Because otherwise, security will stop you at the gate.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll put my rifle away.
Yep, that's my bad.
In the bike.
On a bike.
Yeah,
openly carrying.
Yeah.
I will probably try and conceal my pistol though, just in case.
Is your pistol a very heavy or just a medium?
That is a very good question.
Or
I don't think it's a heavy. I don't think it's heavy.
I don't think so either.
I think it's like a
medium, and pretty much everything but a very heavy is fairly easy to conceal.
It's not a
Okay. Yep. Yeah. So you just sort of like tuck it on the inside of your vest. You know, so to speak. Yeah. Yep. So everybody's fairly good. All right.
I'm just thinking, guys. Sorry to.
No, you're right. Go for it.
I'm just thinking if we do have to, check them, it's probably best that we don't.
Do it in the open.
Well, that not all of us need to
go
in and all that sort of stuff. Like, we kind of want to, not give ourselves away to any follow-up investigation, as it were.
Yeah, exactly. That's fine.
So maybe if we could somehow get him away from an entrance and whatnot, arouse suspicion, so to speak.
Well, I guess just to quickly get it done, if people we want to stay hidden, stay near the bikes, I'll trot down Dante will drop down down the street for a cutoff if you want.
Maybe one of us should go up to the security post and just sort of hide there for a moment in case they decide to come out, and then we can
fucking check them too.
Security guards.
Old version's back, baby.
They're only mall cops after all, right?
Hello, can I smack?
And I guess if Nathan wants to chat to the bloke, that'd be all right.
Yeah, I'll chat to Kellen.
I'm sure he'll, I'm sure we can, come to some sort of arrangement with him. But should he be resistant, then yeah,
it's all good. All good. We'll just wing it. Should be all right.
All right.
I'm going to saunter off towards the direction of the dorms.
Yep.
Just kind of like looking around campus, but if I see him coming out, I'll ping everyone.
Yep. And look, that's the thing. You can sort of, with the nature of communication networks, you can just openly, create like this, an open channel, and you can all hear each other as you're sort of walking around. So Relay is going to hang near the dorms.
Just looking like she's flicking through her brochures on her phone and trying to size up.
Dante's sort of going to stand sort of somewhere in between the dorms and the admin office. Yeah?
Yeah, I'll just be like a little bit down the road.
Yeah, somewhere in between.
Earshot of the door, the admin,
I'll go to the vicinity of the guards.
Yep, so Version sort of heads back off towards the main entrance. Jinrai hangs around here, and Angus sort of waits out the front.
Yeah, close towards the bikes.
Yep. All right. All right. Relay, make a perception check.
Aye, Captain. First roll of the night. Let's see if I can get my sheet to open, though.
That's right. I keep forgetting that we have to roll sometimes.
Sometimes.
You don't have to.
Got to make a chance.
Hey!
Yep.
Damn.
What a beast!
You spot somebody that looks like the photo that Jinrai has, moving, like walking towards what you think is the admin building. He came out of the gymnasium.
Yeah, I'll note everything down, just like a quick text of the whole thing. and send it through. Snap a photo if I can. But
Text of everything.
You
He's coming out
Yeah.
of
can
the oh
you
shit!
can just say, "I've
He's
spotted him.
walking
He's
past
on
me.
his
Oh
way."
shit! He's
yeah,
walking in the door right now.
Probably to your wrist.
I
As
don't
in,
know.
you don't have to text. Like you can all have
I'm-
like group chat. You can have an
I
open phone
text
call.
quicker than I talk.
I know. I wasn't sure how far away he was,
He's
so the going through just
Oh, it
seemed a
just
bit
looks like
more
you're on your
easy
phone.
to. Mm.
You're just like, oh, he's going over.
Okay, cool. Wasn't sure if I'd have to. But yeah, in that case, yeah, that's what I'll.
And the implications
Now
of
what?
that.
Now what does yabba dabba dabba mean?
it's kind of like this.
Look, man, it means I've done too much cocaine. Just
It's a
leave
bit of
me
this.
be.
Yeah, bit of this.
The 8 2 res? What?
Alrighty. And sure enough, after a couple of minutes, Dante, you sort of like glance over and see him coming. And he just sort of keeps moving, obviously past towards the admin building. And a couple of minutes later, after a confirmation, Jinrai, sure enough, well, actually, Angus, you see him come through first, and he walks in the front door, and he walks up to the desk, and you sort of see the lady point to you, Jin, and he turns around and he sort of walks over and he's like, "You got a message for me?"
Yeah. Hang on. Let me just confirm. Let me just check this. I just like whip out my agent.
Yeah.
I'll be like, Kurt Kellerman, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a package for you. I think there's a message attached to it or something. Just out the front.
Okay.
Yeah, come this way. And
Yeah.
I'll just start walking.
Just chuck me a quick persuasion.
Persuasion. This is not my forte. I don't think.
Yep. He sort of looks like he's got this sort of.
rolling.
Yeah, he seems resistant and hesitant, but he's still following you. But he's like, you can see there's a look of confusion on his face, and he follows you out.
Yeah. How's your day been?
Oh yeah, not too bad. Yours?
Yeah, busy, man. Busy. Packages everywhere, all over.
Who do you work for?
I work for Mona Incorporated. Who do you work for?
I'm a student.
Yeah, come on. It's just out here, man.
Yeah, like he's outside, but you notice there's a bit of distance. Like he's not following as closely now. Like there's probably a meter or so between you two.
That's fine.
maybe.
Good. He's social
And you
distancing.
can see he's a little wary.
Yeah, that's fine. And I'll stop like in the middle of in the middle of the open.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like so that like Angus could eyeball us and version.
Yeah,
on different
Angus
sides of it.
Angus isn't too far away. Like he's, if he had to, he can get to you really quickly.
Yeah.
But obviously Dante's sort of over the other side, and version is
Well,
down the road a bit. So it'll be a sprint, but it might take him a little bit.
That's all right. How was your time with Mona?
Yeah, good. What's
Yeah,
this
so
about?
you owe us some money,
Nah,
and I'm here to collect.
think you got your wires crossed, friend.
I take a photo of him, right in front of him. I'm like, all right, good. I'll save that one. My wires are not crossed. She says you owe money and you got to pay up. You're 1,000 eddies.
Nah, it's not like that. Not like that
Well, what's
at
it
all.
like then? What's it like?
We were at the club, and she started hanging out with us because we got some money and we were having drinks, and then she just kept hanging off me, and then next thing I know is she's saying that I've got to pay her for her time. I mean, come on, who does that?
Yeah, time's money.
I'm not paying her. We didn't
She
do
says
anything.
She says you owe her 1,000. That's what I'm contracted to do. I'm here to get 1,000 out of you.
So you're
Look, come on,
taking
let's.
you're taking her word for it. Is that what you're saying?
Do you have proof that you were not that you were not banging said Mona?
Do you have proof that I was?
Yes.
Show me.
I don't have it on me.
Oh, how convenient.
I'll put an open channel on my phone so all these guys can hear what's
Yep.
going on as well.
Yep. All of a sudden, you guys can hear everything.
All right, so
Turn it down.
I
Someone
thought I'd
better
do this
come
in.
up behind this prick and just clock him in the back of the head. We'll sort this out later.
Well, how about we go and see Mona, you and me?
Nah, I'm not down for that.
Well, I mean, you're gonna pay the 1,000 eddies, or you coming with me?
Yeah, nah. I think it's better off if you go tell your sob story back to Mona, who's I don't know why you're believing her lies, but I think it's better off if you go, and then we won't have any trouble, and it'll all be good.
What? This. I mean, look at the
Guys,
size of
yeah.
me, Betty. Yeah. Let's look at the size of me. Like, don't talk trash, man. Like, I'll fucking mess you up.
Not talking trash. I'm just saying it'd be better for you. That's all. I mean,
How's it gonna be better for me?
because this way I don't have to call
Daddy?
the people that I have to call, and
Daddy?
They
It's
will-
Daddy, isn't it? You're a
Ah,
daddy's boy, aren't you?
I'm not ashamed
Mummies.
to admit it. He's got
Tell him
power.
you need to have a tongue to call anyone.
I get to use that power. So, how about you just go away and,
Just go away, please.
Sure thing. Enjoy your day, Mr. Kellerman. I'm sure you'll have a fun day. I'll just turn and walk off.
Someone better be standing behind him when he turns around. Just fucking clock him in the teeth.
But we're in the open, so we won't.
yeah, you're in the open. Yep, so you turn around and he sort of stands there, Angus, you see this, he sort of stands there for a minute. Make a human perception check.
Certainly.
Not bad.
Good.
You think that there's a note of, like, he's anxious. There's a note of fear. He's keeping his composure. Like, he's sort of standing there watching Jin as he walks away, and then he sort of like pulls out his phone, and you can see him playing with it, and then he puts it away and turns and walks back in.
Okay.
Like,
Into
walks
admin?
into the admin building.
Yeah.
Steal his wallet.
I'll keep standing out there waiting.
I'll walk off past Dante version. Give him a nod, and then just keep going.
Yep. Oh, well, Dante version's like right at
Yeah, I'm at
the
the
entrance.
security guard thing.
Okay.
So you're sort of closer to your bikes, obviously, than Dante version is.
Yeah, I'll look back, making sure that he. Yeah. So all right, then I'll just get straight to my bike.
Yeah. So once you get to your bike and you're casual and you sort of like just side eye it, you sort of see him just walk in and out of sight.
I'm gonna stay in the like around the dorms.
I was gonna say on the call, I'll go. Someone ghost him. Find his dorm.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, I'll just hang about outside waiting to see which way he goes.
Yeah. Well, you don't see him after he walks into the administration building.
Yeah, I'll wait till he comes back out.
Well,
He's got to
then,
come past me to get back to the
after
dorms.
a while, Dante, you spot him, and he's moving hurriedly through the courtyards.
Panicking.
Well, he's not
Towards
running,
the-
but he's just brisk pace, yeah.
Is he coming up the road towards me, you mean?
Well, he came this way to get there, and now he's going back.
Yeah. So he's got to come past me to go back. So
Yeah, well, not directly past you, but he's coming
That
in
direction.
your area. Yeah.
I'll put myself
Past your field of vision.
pretty much directly between him and the building.
Yep. All
That's
right.
all.
So you sort of like see him, and you think, all right, well, if he came from there, I'll just sort of like mosey this way. And yeah, you get within interception range. What do you want to do? Anything?
How open am I here?
Oh,
You
there's
said it's a laneway, so
yeah, but there's still foot traffic. There's still people coming and going. It's not like, well, think like Rundle Mall.
okay.
You know, there's
Should be pretty busy.
kind of
between
like
the
streams
Sweet
on the
local
side
reference.
going. The middle part's kind of open.
I'll just try and tail him, yeah, as close as possible then.
All right. You can make a stealth roll while you do that. And then he keeps moving the way you saw him come from. And then, yeah, shortly a minute later, relay, you spot him coming.
I'll just be like on the phone, like, a relay, is there anywhere you can jack in and find out what room he's in?
Well, is he heading towards the dorms or is he heading back towards the...
Gym.
He is. He's heading back towards the gym.
Yeah. If I can see that's where he's heading, then I'm going to walk there ahead of him.
Yep. So when you spot him...
So,
no, you go.
yeah. Just so that it's not another person behind him that he's going, oh, shit.
Yeah, yep. So when you spot him and you think, oh, he's coming, and he's sort of, you think he sort of looks like he's going towards the gym, you sort of, break off and sort of quick, almost semi-sprint to get in front and head into the gym before him.
And
So-
I'm just going to game on, just quick what's in the gym at the moment.
Yep. So as you walk into the gym, immediately it leads into sort of an open lobby area where you see there's pennants and trophy cabinets. You can see sort of immediately across the entrance is a big set of double doors that leads into, you can see there's sort of windows in it that leads into the gym proper. And there's sort of a hallway that runs either side of this area.
Yeah. I'm going to chill out just at the far end of the gym looking at the trophy cabinets.
Yep.
And I'll just try and keep an eye on where he's going so that I can meander that way ahead of him. If it looks like he's going straight ahead, then I'll just turn and go straight through the double doors.
Yep. Okay. So imagine. Sorry, I should have brought up a map for this. Imagine like a sideways rectangle, and in the middle is your entrance, and along this back wall is the trophies and shields with all the scribes on it and the awards.
I was thinking
and in the middle is the double doors leading into the gym, and on either side are corridors going away. So you sort of peel off just to one side, and you're just sort of casually standing there peering at all these trophies and emblems, and then sort of, again, there are not many people, but there are people here, and you can hear noises coming from the gymnasium inside. And sort of, 30 seconds later, you hear the door open and see in the reflection behind you that he walks in, and he sort of looks like he's just going straight across into the gymnasium.
Yeah. I'm just gonna, whoever's close, ask how good the sports studies are here, the teams and that kind of thing. Just ask, a lot of trophies. How often, what's the routine like? They seem to be pretty good. Just idle chatter.
Yeah, they say that the sports program is fairly good for Nightcity. A lot of the students here hopefully get into the Nightcity heat, which is their big Nightcity's basketball team that a lot of students try to prep and aim for. If you've got a good scholarship or support from a corporation, then you're fairly good. But overall, American football's still strong here as well. NFL, should just say.
And is there a game going on at the moment? Can I hear one going on?
You don't.
Or just practice or anything
Yeah,
like
you
that?
think it's just people playing around in there.
Cool.
Now,
I'll thank them for the info and
Yep.
walk through the main doors.
As you sort of like turn around, you see Dante sort of entering from the entrance as well.
well, I was going to say, is Dante, how far away from Dante did he get? Because
You're
I'd
like
like to
a
grab
couple
him
of beats
just as he hits
behind.
the door then.
So yeah, sort of as you come in the doors, you see him shoot through into the gymnasium.
So I wouldn't be able to snatch him as soon as he hits the gym.
Well, yeah, all right. So if
So as
you
soon as he puts his hand on that front door, as well.
if you want, you can make a
Dexter shit.
like a grapple, just because you're going to sprint up.
Yeah, I'm going to quick burst, bang, get him before he gets inside to his mates.
Make a grapple check.
And just before I do that, I'll go on the wireless for you guys to be like, because I'm assuming there's a car park attached to the gym as well. You'd think for
Well, that's an
sporting events,
assumption.
stuff like that. Well, we saw the map on the way in. Would there be a laneway / car park near the gym?
There are laneways and parking around the back.
Yeah, I'll just ask someone to grab a bike and meet me around the back of the gym where there should be some sort of lane. And the idea is to grab him and just go around. All right, so I want to hit a brawling or a grapple.
Is there a grapple? Brawling might be it.
Yeah, for sure.
I can't remember.
21.
Holy shit.
Yep, that'll do. So as you turn around, relay and see Dante appear, he sort of, as he opens the door, he sees good old Kurt sort of approaching the gymnasium doors, and he just sort of explodes into a sprint and just sort of runs up, bails him, just pushes him against the. Do you snatch him?
I want to grab him by the collar over the top and just sort of whiz him around and head around the side of the building. So I'll have him sort of like half headlocked around the body, I guess, and probably try and lock up one of his arms if I can.
Yep.
So
you sort of kind of pull him into a bit of a weird headlock / half Nelson, where he's kind of got one arm, you've come in through his armpit, so one arm's sort of like stuck up, and he can't, he's like, whoa, and you've caught him, he's like totally surprised, so one arm's behind you, and he's trying to like flail around a bit. Yeah, and his other arm's up here, and he's like, whoa.
I'll zip around on the bike.
Yep, and as you sort of like wheel around Dante, which exit are you looking for? Back out the way you came in, or down one of the hallways?
No, I'm going to go. So if we hit the front of the gym, I'm assuming if there's lanes, it'll be at the sides or back of the gym. So I'll just head to the right around the main building.
Yep. So you go back out the main entrance.
Yeah. So we just sort of grab him at the door, just spin and go.
Yep. So as you spin around and sort of see Relay go, ooh. You can see the person standing next to her that she was talking to go, ooh, and a few other people turn around and go, ooh. What do you do?
Which way to campus security?
You just stand there, Dante? What do you do?
Oh, I'm trying to take this guy around the side.
You don't even pay any heed and you bolt off.
Fucking gone.
Yep. All right, so you walk out, turn to where you can either go either way, doesn't matter, left or right.
So if I'm facing away from the gym, I'll probably be heading left in my mind. So I'll go around
turn left, and there's sure enough a laneway down the side, and you can see down the end parking. So give it like 2 minutes. He's actually make a opposed grapple check.
Yep. Just brawling again.
Yep.
Not as good. Yeah. I'll have to burn some luck on that. I don't know.
You might want to, yes.
Yeah, I'll drop 2 points of luck.
You can feel him squirming as you're sort of like all of a sudden struggling to hold him.
And if I throw another 2 bits of luck on there and put up the 15 and see how I go.
Yep, you try as hard as you can, but you just feel him go boom and stick his head out of the headlock, and you feel him push off you from behind, and you just hear him running away.
All right, I'll turn and take chase, and I'll be like, Runner, he's heading back towards you. Oh, no,
Relay.
Didn't
He's
take
heading
much to rattle him. Yep, with that, you go sprinting back after him. And yeah, 30 seconds later, Relay, you see him burst back into the doors.
He's trying to get kidnapped and all sorts of shit. It's so good.
What?
Can you imagine
Holy
the poor,
shit, man! Are you
the
okay?
poor prick?
He doesn't even stop. He just barrels straight through into the gymnasium.
Jesus. Do one of you guys want to...
I'll pick up Dante.
I've gone back
I'm
after him
gonna,
at
like-
this point, but
Ivy.
I'll probably be telling you that though.
Continue as if concerned citizen looking into the main doors.
Yep. And after that, yeah, Dante comes barreling in behind him.
Just like,
And
just
then,
look at her, like look at the you and the group you're with, like what the fuck are you doing? And just like, which way do you go?
I'm not telling you, man!
I just eye up the person next to him, just like, which fucking way?
Jesus.
and points towards the gym.
Cool. And I'll just like throw him towards the main entrance.
Yep.
And get out of here! And I head towards the gym.
Yep. So as you run into the gym,
Well, sort of into the gym a little more carefully.
yeah.
If any of the crowd is still here and not hightailing, I'm going to be like, this is a shit university!
Yeah, you see a couple of people are just like, what's going on? But the person Dante barreled up has legged it out the door.
I'm just going to text you're an idiot.
As you run into the gymnasium, well, actually, what's everybody else doing?
I'm standing probably still where the bikes were, listening to everything going on the old chat.
Boy, you're
I'm
recording
also
this? Oh, I'll listen to this later.
Yes, sir.
Do you make heads or tails of any of this bullshit? What's going on?
Well, there seems to be some sort of confusion, of which I am not entirely sure. I'm under the impression that somebody did something that the rest of the party, shall we say, was unprepared for.
Yeah, it's about what I'm feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Don't really know what I'm doing now. I'm just kind of standing here.
I'm sure you'll find your way, sir. You always do, looking as gallant and debonair as you do.
Thank you, boy.
You're welcome, sir.
Might take another selfie, eh?
Always, sir.
Fucking hell.
Accidentally sends it through to the group chat.
Yep, you guys all hear it ding and look up and just see in the corner of your peripheral of the phone, there's just a good photo of Angus standing out on the campus in his beautiful off-white suit.
I give it a thumbs up.
That's great. Get yourself some photographic evidence that you were at the scene of a possible crime. That's brilliant.
Don't listen to him, sir.
Nice photo, though.
Thank you.
I might
I feel good after
go on.
the compliment.
Go
I'm
version.
still at the security guard's little office there. And if I see that person who bailed out of the gym coming towards the office, or...
Well, I don't think anybody's said anything about...
I am going to, because the quick text from Relay, you're an idiot, I am going to post, he's run through the gym, Dante grabbed him, he got free, Dante threatened students. This is no longer a Secret Service mission.
Never was.
Well,
And yeah, just quick play-by-play
Yeah, I'm
of
just gonna
what
be. I
happened,
was gonna be
and
standing
then
by the security
try
guard.
and damage control it.
Fucking god.
Yeah. So as you're sort of standing there, thinking, what is going on here? You do hear a noise in the booth, and as you sort of like, just sort of casually peer around, you notice that, the sort of security guard, sort of taps his ear and he's sort of like listening, and he says, "Hey, what? Where? You've got this? All right, call if you need." And he just sort of goes back to his work.
Shit.
Right. I'm going to use my Swiss Army arm. Is there a way I can try and sort of sneak and lock them inside? Like fuck up the door lock?
Yeah, make a security check.
That's sick. I like that idea.
Little lockpick.
Security. There's so many stats on this
I
fucking
think it's
sheet.
in the last column down the bottom area. While he's doing that, Jin, after looking at this cheeky, security tech, after cheeking out this
Security tech,
cheeky pic
yeah.
of Angus looking all dapper out the front of the campus near the bikes.
Because I'm like right nearby. I'm like, nice. And then I'll call Mona.
Yep. You sort of like, shing, pull out this blade and you're like, just... And you sort of like jam it in the lock and roll again for extra good luck. And you sort of have a play with it and you sort of like cut a few things and try to bend a few bars. But you're not feeling confident in what you're doing, but you sort of... you kind of glance over and it doesn't look like he's noticed and you're just sort of hiding in there, just sort of mashing away at the sort of side of the lock without making it look too obvious.
Okay.
All right. You ring Mona. I could do the button, but I'm not going to.
Cool.
And yeah, Mona answers the phone. Oh, you've got my money?
Yeah, Neil. All right. So just a quick one. About them, he's not obviously he's not giving it up straight away. Yeah, I thought I'd be nice and gentlemanly and try and get it. But
Oh, really? I would have broken his legs.
yeah, it's about to happen.
Oh, okay.
But
Cool.
I thought I'm playing the long game, the long con, So
Okay.
so did he have services from you? Just asking for a friend,
Well, that's why I want my money.
Done. Click.
Done.
I'm much back on campus.
There's the quote of the day. Done. Yep, where you're on campus. You were just
Yeah,
sort of leaning against the bike.
I'll just
Oh, no,
start
you're
walking
around
down
the back
to
of the gym. That's right. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yep, so you
I'll
start heading down to the gym. All right.
Is there a back door to the gym?
There is. Yes. There's
That's what I'll be
another, like,
asking.
almost like... So, again, if you think of the building now as one big rectangle, you're down one end. The entrance must be on the other side. So,
Yep.
long way.
Is there like
Just
window,
grab the
a
block
window
and just
or?
storm on in.
Yeah, you can see there's windows leading into just sort of like a foyer lobby area.
Okay.
Yep.
I might just go sit down in the foyer.
Yep. So you sort of
Just
like,
wait.
yeah, just casually walk in and sort of sit down. There's a few chairs. You can see like an admissions booth and a
Do I
coat
see
check room.
cameras?
Security check.
Dicks.
Actually, no, you would. Yeah, you see cameras. You look up and see cameras.
Okay.
Yep, you would. Yeah. It's not like they're trying to hide. You see cameras.
They want you to see him, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So with that, Dante, you sort of slow down
Crack
to
open.
a quick jog and you push away into the gymnasium. And on the far end of the court, so you come out onto sort of a big basketball court with bleachers running down either side that go up quite high. And, there are students, people sitting on the bleachers, sort of, it's not packed, there's just a few, sort of little groups sitting on the bleachers. And there's probably a dozen or so students on the court playing basketball. And you see down the far side, you spot Kurt talking to a small group of guys playing basketball.
Take on the basketball team.
So all right, so I'll step back through the door, shut it,
That senior old boy.
and I'll just be on the phone and be like, all right, let's he's made it. Tell the group he's made up with his friends. So we'll have to take a different tack.
They're kids. Just go in there. I'm close by. It's fine.
Right.
I'm in the rear foyer.
Rear foyer. All right, cool. All right, I just burst through the doors this time and fucking steam train it towards him. I just cut through the middle of this game.
Yeah. Well, there's sort of where you come in. You're sort of on one sort of side of it, and the group closest to you, you don't have to cut through them, so to speak. So you kind of like just go up and over, and you sort of like beeline it for them. And
Kurt, come on!
You sort of see him turn around, and he's sort of like, just sort of see these 5 other guys that are near him as you come like steam training up to him. What do you do?
So they're just sitting down?
No, they were playing basketball. It looks like they're all in.
Well, I'll just run past them.
No, they're in a group. They're talking.
Yeah.
So you just run straight up to him?
Running up to a group of guys who are wearing
I just smash through whoever's in front of me in the group. So
Yep.
Ragdoll, and then grab Kurt, and I head towards the back door.
Yep. All right. So you just sort of like
Jesus.
Can I just when I see him blast through the doors, Relay's just gonna click and just start screaming it to our
your
group.
inner Jin Rai just sort of pop up. You're like, what would Jin do in a moment like this?
I'm recording it and live streaming it to our group.
Yep. So you just sort of like Dante, you run up and there's sort of like 2 guys, and it's not like they're close, but you just sort of like, you're a big fella, so you're like just sort of push him out of the way as you walk in, and you just sort of grab him as he sort of looks startled, and as you turn to take a step away, you just feel these hands all grab you. Make a grapple check.
Sure.
I like the b-ball shoot off. That's fucking sick.
Yep. As you sort of go to take a step away, he kind of like flicks his hand off of you, and the other 5 just like grab you and drag you to the ground. What are you doing?
I was like, get off me! And I try and stand back up. And whoever's the one speaking to me, I just death stare him in the eyes, go, stay out of the way. This kid needs to talk to me.
He ain't talking to nobody.
Pop him in the face.
All right, make a brawling check.
It's these kids. Such an adult just.
They're in uni. They're not kids.
Yeah. Even with a roll like that, yep. So you pop the first guy, like you just sort of like explode up and just smack him with essentially an uppercut because you're on your back. And you sort of see him like.
I didn't get to stand up yet.
No, because these 5 guys just pulled you down, and you sort of rolled onto your back and just sort of came up with an uppercut and smacked the first one, and he kind of like peels back like oh, and you just sort of see the other 4 look at each other, look back at you, and just start booting you.
Cool.
How? I'm not there. So can I hear this commotion coming from Jin, or is it just is it just all noise?
It's all just noise.
Okay.
Relay's still filming.
I mean,
Sorry?
she's still filming though.
Oh yeah, good point.
Yeah,
No.
And I'm streaming it to the group.
Yeah, I'm just sitting there just going,
Sorry.
yeah, interesting.
What's
Interesting tactic.
Anybody tell me what the damage for a kick off the top of their head is? Looking at
Kick.
you, Rob.
Depends on their body's type. So it's 1d6 if their body's 5 and below, I think.
Okay, that'll do.
And 2d6 if it's higher.
Holy shit. 14, mate.
Yeah.
You feel these feet just like kick into your legs and your ribs.
Does my body armor do anything?
What is it?
Half
We came,
melee.
we
Yeah.
came wearing everything.
Yeah.
Well, if it's a blade, you
Um,
have the armor, but
Mm.
oh no,
Yeah. No, half in melee.
Yeah.
is it?
Yeah, regardless of the...
I don't think any of them should be able to hurt me if it's just a d6.
Well, they're still beating you. It's the force, you
Yeah.
know.
Oh yeah. So yeah,
And I guess that will be initiative.
Soak's 12. Yeah. The other kid who's in Kurt, is he hanging around?
He's standing back.
Back. Cool. You want an initiative? Sure.
Yeah, mate.
Where is that?
This is where Dante makes his sacrifice. Gets the shit kicked out of him, and I'll just go and grab the kid.
So
You can stealth in there and grab him.
That's what I mean.
Like striding in with your rifle. It's like, enough!
Yeah, but I don't want to do that.
We're
in a
done
public
now.
place.
just wear your bike helmet.
Do you want to roll
I'm already in on
an
camera.
evasion check, Rob? And I'll just
Sure.
roll against that. Oh,
Nat 1.
oh,
Or it's a 1 anyway. It's a 1.
that's right.
Wow.
Only,
I did wrong.
only 2 hit anyway. You hear like 2, you know, that sound of squeaking shoes on the gym as they just miss time, and you hear these 2, and you take 3 points, a 1 and a 2.
1 and a 2. Okay, I'll take some damage here. I'll stand up.
Yep,
If it's me, yeah, cool. And
yeah,
I
it's your
just
turn.
Gets up.
push past these guys after Kurt and grapple him.
All right, make a... I'll count 1 grapple to just push both guys away.
Okay. A brawl.
Because it's not like you're trying to...
Oh my god! Dice roll.
Yep, you're like...
Nice. That's 2 natural ones in a
And
row.
so you go to grapple these guys,
Roll 20.
and they both just grab an arm each, and you're like, oh, god damn it.
Basically, just put my arm into their arm locks.
Please, armbar me.
So
I need
in
it.
this moment, everybody just sees Dante like stand up. You've just watched him get stomped, and you can hear. Well, Jin, you can hear the noise. So can you relay of like?
I'm gonna put this bit into slow mo.
Mainly people are watching now. And yeah, you see Dante just like jump up and go to push past these guys, and he just sort of like stumbles, and they both just sort of like put him in these arm locks, and he's like, oh.
I'll share the live stream to Tonic, and maybe 1 bot.
Yep. Alrighty. That being said,
Now I'll start rolling good.
Just get the audience going, you know.
2 natural ones.
Perfect.
so you take 6, 6, and 2, 3 hits, Rob.
Yeah, so
As the
should this be it? This doesn't have blade armor, does it? Melee attacks.
yeah. So you Jake. Oh, sorry. No. Sorry. No. It doesn't ablate armor. No.
Okay, so do I actually take any damage or not?
Well,
Because even at
let's-
half armor value, it's still a 6.
oh yeah, good point.
It's a 7. So
Nah.
because they're just like roughing me out and bruising.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
do minimum 1 damage. Minimum 1
Sure,
damage.
alright,
So I
yep.
take. Yeah, so
Take
I've got
3
a
points of
5.
damage.
4. Okay, 3.
Or one for every hit that you've taken.
Yeah, I'll put me down. I'll say I've taken 10 damage total so far.
Sure. Come on, Jay, come back.
I am fucking padded up. Is it onto me?
Yep.
Sure. All right. Well, I'll break the grapple, obviously. Just Hulk out.
It's like there's two Jareds.
Oh, there it is. Oh my god, crappy. What was that?
That's not a grapple check.
Didn't I roll brawling?
Oh yeah, sorry. You're right. Yeah, you are correct. All right. So you get. Hey, there he is. He's back. You get one guy off you, and you've got one arm free. But the other guy's still got a hold of you.
Yeah, it's cool. Fuck. 2 1s and a 2.
Holy shit. That's right. They're not doing terribly good. That one guy tried to grab your arm again, but you just sort of like, bring it out of his grip.
Yeah.
And you take another 3 points of damage from each. That's just a 1 each.
And I'll rip. If I just want me to rip free again, I'm just going to keep. If Kurt's still there, sorry, is he? Watching?
Oh, yeah, he's now, with these guys around, he seems to have plucked up a bit of courage, and he's started throwing a few punches in.
Cool. All right. Actually, the guy's got me. What if I just punch him in the guts really hard? I'm pretty sure that's a -2 because I'm grappled.
Yep.
But I'll give it a go. So an 11. Just a...
No, he sort of like ducks back just as you take a swing at him. All right, give me 1 second.
You're all good.
Oh, that's all right. Sorry.
Glad I came wearing all my gear. I'll be down by now, probably. We had no armor on. So what do you need to hit someone with a brawl? I don't even know what that is. Is it opposed? Yeah.
Brawl.
When you're just pushing them,
you
is
can
that an
do-
opposed roll? Oh, they dodge, don't they? Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, all right. All right. Okay. I'll let you make an evasion roll or brawling, to try and stay on your feet as these 6 guys just jump on you and try to pull you to the ground. You know what? I'll
Some
give
good
you
evasion.
that. I'll give you that. So as these 6 guys just sort of like lunge on you, you instinctively kick one leg back and sort of pull into a sort of a half wizard, it's called, and you sort of like pull the gravity of your stance down, and you just sort of hold them all at bay. And so just like, just trying to pull you down, and you're just like flexing out Hulk style as you're holding these people off.
No worries. All right. I think I better, if I can make quick work of this. All right. Last chance to break out of this scrap. I think I'll break, yeah. So that should be a 13.
Nah, they still got you, mate.
Fucking hell. All right. Can I use my free arm to pick up my phone and go, it's taken a while.
Don't quite have a free arm because you're trying to
you said
keep
one arm bar, that's all I thought.
Well, you've got one. Yeah. Like one guy's got you in a lock, but there's like 4 other dudes standing around you, all trying to grapple you and put you down. So you don't. That other arm is spent trying to stiff arm and fend them off.
Yep.
As you're sort of like stuck in this position. Like you've got a good center of base, and one's like trying to go down for like a leg takedown, and you're just kind of like,
Like it's not the
kind of
wrestling
hipping
team.
and shouldering as you kind of just keep moving your position around. But it's kind of like this standoff, if you will. I guess a Greco-Roman standoff. I don't know what you want to call it, but you've kind of got this moment where it could go either way, and you're just holding on.
Yeah, got it.
All right, I'll get up.
Yep.
And I'll just walk through the foyer, through the doors, and into the the stadium.
Yeah. So it's the actual basketball court. Yep. So again, as
I'll have a look first, like through the window or whatever. Just to,
yeah. There's like two little windows
Yes.
on the door. So as you sort of look at it, you're on one side of the court, looking down at sort of the base of the bleachers as they go up, and you can see the court coming out to your right, and you can see Dante. Sort of, his head is above all these other guys as he's just sort of like he's got like four guys on him as he's sort of like moving around trying to keep him off of taking him down, and you can see Kurt behind him just sort of like shouting at him.
So they're on the other side of the court to me.
No, they're on this side of the courts to you. So imagine as all right, hold on.
But
Like
Kurt
10
is
meters
on the
away?
oth- but Kurt is on the other side of the pack that's holding Dante there.
Oops, wrong button. Bear with me.
Oh, actually, no, you should have done this from the start.
Every time I pull out maps, everybody gets shitty with me.
Hey, who's getting shitty with you?
Jesus.
Nah.
The fuck is this map shit?
Hey, I freaking love maps.
All right, bear with me. For all intents and purposes, Rob, you are
Yep.
tonic.
Okay, cool.
So what's at this point? What's Jason? What's Dante version doing?
So have I successfully sabotaged the guardhouse lock?
Well, yeah, I mean, as best as you think.
What on the court?
Oops.
I might just give it another go so I know that
I
it's
did
like,
say
definitely-
they were playing basketball.
I wasn't sure if he was talking to the players though. I thought he was talking to the guy, another team on the side. But that's all cool.
Sorry,
Yeah,
what was that, Jay?
I'm gonna make sure that it is like definitely fucked up and they can't get out.
Well, again, you think, unless
You
you're
think-
going to try opening it, it's again, you're not 100% sure.
And what's Angus doing? Because he was down near the bikes last I saw him.
Taking selfies.
All right.
I've taken my
So-
selfie. I've enjoyed a good video. I'm gonna follow Jin and head round the back.
Yep.
Of
Yeah,
the stadium.
So these guys are like surrounded in there now, yeah.
Sorry, what?
Looking at the map here, these guys are like surrounded.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You guys need help?
I continue to stream the video. You see a thumbs up come into frame.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't take long as you're sort of watching the live feed relay, and you just sort of see these. It's a complete myriad of responses. So you've got, the love heart, the smiley face, the laughing face, the crying, the surprised, and the
An
thumbs up.
eggplant.
And they're just sort of randomly, like, you wouldn't thought anybody would necessarily bring up the angry face or the love heart, but it's like bling, 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 all these
Goddamn
weird.
bot.
Which one of you
And it
bastards
starts-
started sharing
It
this?
starts off slow and then it just starts going, and all these waves of icons start coming up the screen.
Christ.
So
I'm
Angus
gonna move,
is walking along.
I'm gonna move around to the car park there where Jin parked his bike.
You know where you think it'll probably take you a good couple of minutes if you sprint.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yep, because it's sort of on the other side of the campus.
Yeah, that's fine.
At this specific altitude.
Yes,
Yeah.
in a very nondescript way.
That's all right though, because my hands won't shake.
Yep, so you just
Right.
like...
You just fucking take off.
were you doing anything, Angus?
Hasn't got any.
Yeah, I was
clothes
heading
yet.
around the back of the stadium.
Yep, so you start
What?
making your way
Tip
down
my
there
hat
too.
at everyone that I pass. Man.
Ah, ooh. Yeah, you got a few lookers, a few confused people, a few smiles and waves back. Relay, anything other than continue to stream?
I'm going to scoot a smidge closer, as if to get a better view.
Yep.
So I'm
On the
just gonna,
bleachers.
go along the bleachers.
Yep. Alrighty. So yeah, as you come in, Jin.
Oh yeah, I'll just scooch onto the bleachers and just have a watch.
Alrighty.
Look, man, I know I'm not gonna win if I get into a fight. You guys, on the other hand, you might succeed, but
I'll do it in that way. Like I'll just sort of just casually just walk in and just hands in my pockets and just sit down and just watch. And I'll eyeball Kurt.
Make another brawling check, Dante.
Yep.
As you take another 2 points of damage, as you can feel they're like weighing you down, but you're still on your feet. You're still standing, but you can feel the pressure now, and you're starting to get tired of holding this position as Kurt and another guy just come in and there's like just throwing in a punch and a kick, trying to wear you down.
seeing I'm still standing now, hey?
I'm still standing better
Do I get the feeling that I could probably drop one of these kids with one punch?
I mean,
Well, these basketballs.
maybe.
Yes.
They look,
I
yeah,
look around for a camera again, like in here.
yeah. So I just sort of like glance up. You spot cameras sort of up the top, looking over, and you can sort of see, like an area where there's almost like where they'd record the games from, like rather than a security camera, like a decent camera setup that's sort of like looking over the court. And an eye in the sky that can rotate, but I say rotate, that can like do the bird's eye, but move over, but it's
like a wire cam.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
am gonna.
But over, it's sort of not. It doesn't look active. It's against the wall.
I'm gonna call relay only.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'll say.
Flat.
I'll sort of like because she should be able to see me in the bleachers just sitting there.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna point up at that room and say you need to get in there. You need to get in there and erase all vision of what's about to happen. That's your job.
Click. Stop streaming.
God damn it!
I was gonna be viral. Boy, why not being viral?
Why was my video gone?
So
I believe
now
they've
that
cut the feed, sir.
now that I can
Unacceptable.
respond
I know,
without having my voice recorded on the stream, going, yeah, sure, I can do that on live stream on the internet.
Could have muted it.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't like the idea for some reason of just muting it.
That's okay.
But yeah, Relay's going to start walking off. Still like obviously concerned about what's going on, but she's going to scoot around. And say to Jen, keep streaming if you want, but I've got a job to do now.
I'm gonna go help Dante.
Yep.
That's your job, and I'll sort of patch through to Angus and Dante version. I'll call them. I'll say, "Yo, Angus, your choice. Come and help me beat the shit out of some kids, or go and help Relay erase all evidence of this happening."
Well, I imagine I'd be back to the stadium by now.
Well, you're probably still a good couple of minutes away.
Okay,
And-
I'll power walk. I'll still tip my hat.
Yeah. Yep,
What a
yep, you got the wrist.
gentleman.
You did sort of see, like, you swear, like 30 seconds ago, version just went plodding off down the laneway past you.
Boy, what the fuck was that?
I just see a stinky blur.
Were you referring to version, sir?
Well, I think so. He was moving so fast I couldn't even see him.
Well, he can't move as fast as you, sir.
Damn straight.
Damn straight, sir.
Good answer, boy.
I know, sir. I am very good at what I do, sir.
Boys,
You're right.
somewhere between a sarcastic little shit and a simp.
Column A, column B, whatever keeps him alive.
All right,
Anyway,
with that, I'll get up and I'll just casually start walking over.
Yep.
Towards the group.
all right. Make a brawling check.
Me?
Yep.
Good. Because I want to clock this guy.
Jesus.
Yep. So you. God damn it! Where is it? You throw two guys off of one side of you. The other two stay on, but you feel this sickening blow as one of them comes in and punches. Sorry, I just got to find the chart.
Spaghetti.
Got a weapon involved, have we?
Sorry, mate.
Got a weapon involved, have we?
Just solid ping hit, mate.
Pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, that could be it. Yeah.
Just
I guess.
just a good.
So you
Okay.
take
And roll
Uh,
a critical.
1 point of damage. Oh, no, you're right. Sorry. Yep, no. Well done, Rob, for knowing the rules and pointing them out. You just take the 2 points of damage.
Done. All right. So if I get to, I'm just gonna. Whoever's holding me, I want to just punch him right in the face.
Yep.
Bang.
All right,
go
with
on.
your free arm, you just swing around with a big hit. Go for it.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh,
No, that just hits.
oh, nice.
So he just he sees it coming and he sort of goes to turn, but because he's trying to hold you, he fucking
How do I roll zeros?
So wait, what damage do you think you should be doing? 2d6?
3d6.
Fucking do.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
But I'm not sure why it says the dice rolls are zeros.
Oh,
Oh,
don't
no.
worry about them. Who cares? The number's appropriate.
Oh.
Uh,
Well, it's only got 1d6
yeah.
on there.
All right. Oh well, yeah, I don't know. Who cares?
Yeah, I don't
It's
know
a roll.
what that is. Yeah.
Um,
I just rolled the attack next to the
yeah,
name.
that first guy just sort of like you clock him square in the cheekbone, and you just sort of see him go like he spirals and goes down onto the ground. And he's sort of like, "Whoa!" And you can see he's sort of like you caught him off guard as the other two are like, "Huh!" All right, Jin, you can roll initiative for this round.
Same as me.
Same as Dante.
He can go first.
Yeah, all right. If you want him, yeah, he can go first if you want. But they go before you, Jin.
Okay. Casually walking over, my hands in my pockets.
Make a grapple check, Dante.
Yep.
15. You managed to stop the other two. Like they just sort of like lunge on you, sort of, you just windmill your arm and keep them off you as the other two come in 1 point of damage each. And
Yep.
you see the other guy on the ground, he's sort of like, no. Sort of like just shaking his head for a minute. Jin, you get to go first.
Which one got knocked the fuck out or whatever?
Oh, yeah, let's say it's this guy. So he's kind of back over here now.
Okay. I will attempt to clock the one that is...
Oops, sorry.
Is there any one of them grabbing him, or is there multiple?
So it's this guy here. So the guy immediately to your left, and then these three. Oh, hang on, let me grab I just grab the pen here. It's almost like a
Kidneys.
strategy. It's these three that are. Those two in front of you. These ones that are trying to grapple back, and it's these two that are trying to put the boot in. Medium style.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Right, the one at the top. I'll just knock him. I'll attempt to.
Yep.
Attempt to hit him. Is it just brawling?
Yep.
I don't do the punchy punches.
It's not bad. No. You connect. So
I haven't hit it.
because he doesn't.
Dante, mate. Hang on.
Oh, is it? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's me.
There you go. 13.
Yeah, no, that just hits because he's not looking. So it's kind of like, he's busy looking across at his mate and trying to hold this massive arm. So you just hit.
Your body type should be the same damage as mine. 3d6.
The 3d6.
Mhm.
8.
Nice.
Just like right in the. I'll put it like right under the ribs.
Yep.
Right
So you're
side.
like sort of come in for a kidney punch, and you sort of like ugh, and sort of like looks at you, but he still keeps his hold. Alrighty. Dante.
All right. So the two on the left there are actually grappling me, are they?
No. Sorry, one on your left. The one
Yep.
between you and Jin. He's still got a hold of you. The two on... Oh, sorry. So that
guy's
one
got-
and that one... Oh, come on. Oh, wrong button. Sorry. That one and that one are trying to grapple you. He's the one with a hold on you.
Oh, he is good. Yeah. Okay. He's the one I want.
So that's the
Okay.
one, like, you sort of
Push
heard a
him off.
noise from behind you, and sort of once you looked over your shoulder, you could just see Jin sort of, like, walked up behind him and...
I smile like I've already won, and then hit this guy in the shins with a spear. Just boom, hit this guy.
Holy shit.
Yeah, roll damage.
I'll see if this works again, but I don't trust it. I don't know. The numbers don't work in my head, but
Well, they don't normally. If you look
I don't
at
think
what...
I don't think Roll20 works very well for this for some reason.
I think maybe there's too many numbers and it confuses it.
Yeah,
what
I've
it
got...
tells me it's rolling is weird, but
Look,
yeah, it
it's
could roll out.
the right sort of number. There is a way to look it up, and I
Yeah.
forget how to do it.
Okay.
But yeah, so you hit him for 12 points of damage.
Fuck.
You just sort of see his nose just go all over his face as he
Oh.
sort of like falls backwards and just sort of like his eyes roll back and he just sort of like falls onto the court.
I'm trying to be a little non-lethal, really, but hopefully he's got a heartbeat after that.
Yeah, you see his nose explode out the back of his skull. Just
Oh no!
all right, their turn as they sort of like look at the two that have gone down. So let's just put him back out a little bit. Okay, so the one in front of you, Jin, is going to try and punch you. So evasion.
What an idiot. Also, where's evasion? Are there?
Just under rolling.
13.
Even Stevens.
So nothing happens.
Yeah. All right. And then the three down the bottom are just all going to try and take a punch at you, Dante.
Evasion.
Yep.
Boom.
Only 2 hit. So 1, 2.
Still, they did pretty good.
Yeah. I rolled 2 8s. Jin.
I am gonna. Yeah, just go for a sexy uppercut on this bloke in front of me.
Yep. Oh, evasion.
13 again.
God damn, where is it? Just hits. Yep.
10 damage.
10. Alright. So he's like, oh, and sort of like splits his lip open, and he's like, oh, and you can sort of see he's like, oh.
And I'll say, we're just here for Kurt. No one else has to get hurt. Sorry, it rhymed. I didn't want that to happen, but as I was saying it, it was
literal shivers.
No, he sounds smart. Yeah, cool.
We hear the
no one
faint
else needs to
sound
get hurt here. We're just after.
over the
that's
comms.
right.
You hear Relay say, "Only Curdy get hurty," and then just
all right,
I'll
Dante.
delete relay out of our message. Kick from group.
It's okay. I don't have friends anyway.
Can I like spear tackle Kurt? Like go for a ground and pound sort of takedown stuff?
Yeah, you can go for like a single leg or a double leg takedown.
Oh yeah, double leg
Yeah.
takedown.
Brawling. Go for a brawling.
Backwards
double leg.
knees!
Oh,
He takes you down.
Wrestling
myself.
is not your style, so you
just die
sort of
on the
like
ground.
explode. So you quick go, yep, I'm going to take him down. And as you lunge for both of his legs, he sort of like hops back and just goes pop and hits you for 1 point of damage.
Nice.
With that version, you come bursting in through the lobby doors, sprint through into the gymnasium, squeaking in. As you see this hurly-burly brawl down the other end, where as you walk in, you just sort of see Dante flick back from a punch while sort of fending off 2 other guys, and you see Jin squaring up with this other guy as they're like sort of smacking blows.
I like smile. I'm like, hey, this is fun.
Clarify
Just this massive uppercut.
the two over here. They're on. They're prone.
Yep.
Yep.
The 2 at the
I
back.
look at the chaos in front of me, and I'm just like, reach into my coat.
Get out your gun.
And
Time for a school shooting.
and I'm just gonna walk up to the nearest one and just sort of like tap him on the head with it. And I'm just like, enough.
All right. So you come
So which one, though?
sprinting into one of the ones on the ground. They're the closest ones.
Are they conscious?
Semi. One guy's the guy you're next to on the map is conscious. He's kind of like he's looking dazed. He's like you can see.
No. I'll go to the one of the ones. Actually, I'll go to
Go to Kurt. He's the closest
Kurt,
standing one.
I'll
Yeah,
go
Kurt is
to
the
Kurt, I'll
closest.
pull the
Yeah.
gun out and I'll just fucking tap him on the side of the head there, and I'll just like hold the gun to his head, and I'm just like, enough.
Yep. Alrighty.
Shit. Making my way downtown. Walking past. Walking past her.
So relay. While all this is going on, you have doubled back around. You've come out the main door, and you sort of like look around, and you went, all right, I'll go this way, and you sort of like wander down the foyer lobby, whatever they call the entrance to a gym. And you sort of like glance around down one of the hallways, and you sort of see this side room, and you're like, all right, I'll check in there. And you look in there, and you find the computer, or a data terminal, I should say.
Convenient. Oh, thank God. I'm gonna.
I did want to add that I'd pulled up my
Okay.
shirt to
Yep.
Okay, so let me check my job EQ.
You
So
gotta roll a d10 plus your intelligence plus your interface skill.
yeah, so plus my intelligence, so 12, and then another, so 16.
Nice. Short work. Not a complicated system at all. You break straight in through the what you think is terrible security, and into much like the pub's security system. You're sort of looking at this terminal that's looking at all these security cameras over the gymnasium, and you can see inside. Oh, well, you can see the front and back lobby, the gymnasium. There should have been locker rooms down the hallway. You can see both hallways, and then out front. And it's at this time that you notice several security guards pull up in one of those little golf carts and start moving towards the gymnasium.
Yeah, I'm gonna security's incoming. I'm going to lock down or skits out the main room, the front camera, so that the entry camera just outside. Basically, any camera that Dante had been seen smashing on, and then a couple of like frivolous cameras, like the locker rooms, and a couple of places we haven't been. I'm going to leave the cameras open heading towards me so that I know if anyone's coming that way.
Yep.
Like down my hall.
Yep.
And then I want to set it up so it looks like it's just been a freak camera.
Okay. Yep.
Skits out.
Just make one more interface check.
Yep. So.
So you sort of like, it's almost like you sort
19?
of create a weird sort of glitchy / feedback, and it kind of just jumps back and forward, plays, and then reverses, and then jumps, and it kind of just feeds upon itself in between these weird moments. But you kind of effectively remove all the footage of the three of you even being there. And even that last bit where just as you're doing this, you see Version come walking in and you just see him pull out his gun.
Double scrub! Like, that means like,
zoom in, enhance.
So I'm going to set this up so that it continues on for, a couple of hours.
Yep.
And I'm also going to bring it back in different segments throughout the day so that...
Yeah. So it's like this real jump effect. But again, then sometimes it plays in reverse, and then it plays forward, and then it just sort of... And then sometimes the feeds switch over. It's, this weird sort of...
And it's all very, very haphazard.
Yep.
And then finally, not my best skill. So 7, 16 again for a cloak to hide all my stuff because I'm doing bad shit now.
Yeah. So now then you just hide the trace that you were in the system. Yep.
Yep. And then I just feck off. I go, yep, job done, heading back to the cars. Cops coming.
Yep. So back to Version. What exactly do you do?
Yep. Right, so I've got the gun against old mate's head. I'm like, enough. I'm going to place a hand on his shoulder. And I'm just going to sort of like pull him aside. Have the rest of the guys, taken heed or...
So as you sort of say that, you sort of hear this, and he's sort of, oh! And that's when the other three sort of like turn and look at you, and you see the one you're squaring off against, Jin, sort of like look over his shoulder at this other voice say, enough. And they turn around to see version there holding Kurt at gunpoint.
Now, this does not concern you, gentlemen. I'd like you to leave.
They just all sort of look like sort of petrified.
Cock the hammer. I do not like to repeat myself.
Hey, you guys better get the fuck out of here.
And
Hey,
he's
Trevor,
like, "Guys,"
forever.
and they just sort of like all
I
bolt.
respect you for standing up for your friends.
And they grab their, well, they don't even grab their friends, they just run. And it's at this point, Angus, as you're sort of like briskly striding up, you sort of like come around the corner and you're sort of like walking towards the gymnasium and you see these 4 security guards get out of this little golf cart and you see they're like talking, like they sort of put their hand over their ears and they're like, "Yep, we're here, we're moving in," and they all sort of like, you know, they haven't got their weapons drawn or anything, but they're sort of moving towards the gymnasium doors.
Boy,
Well, yes, sir.
would you please alert my friends that these security guards have just rocked up in their golf buggy?
Why, of course, sir. I can do that for
I,
you.
I'm pretty sure they're not here to play golf.
I would not think so either, sir. Oh, that didn't work. There it is.
Have you let them know yet? Come on, boy, hurry up.
I look at my phone. I'm like,
Yep. Everybody's phone lights up.
yeah. Hello.
Hello, this is Boy calling on behalf of Mr. Angus. He would like to inform everybody that security is inbound.
How long have we got?
Oh, a matter
we got,
of
boy?
moments.
All right. I'm like, I'll hang up and I'll be like, Version, we got to get him out of here or to an undisclosed location. We need that money from him.
I was just going to hit him up and just be like, 1,000 eddies.
That's for her time, and now you pay for ours.
Who?
1,200 eddies.
Who?
Cash.
Boy, let them know that they've got even less time
Cash.
now. They need to hurry the fuck up.
I would like to
Realised
inform you that you have
fine.
even less time now.
Fine.
Who am I paying?
While this is
You're
happening,
moving
I am
Dante.
calmly walking across
Yep, he's
to
sort of
my
like-
bike, hopping on and
He
going.
looks at you,
I'm escorting him to
Dante, and you sort of see a
Car park,
quizzical look on his face, and you sort of see his pupils like go diddling, and they flash blue, and he's like, "Done."
Do we have?
Boy,
do we
they're
have his-
almost there. Can you please let them know?
Does he have
I would like to inform
money in his account?
you, fine gentlemen and madame, that they are literally at the door.
Thanks, boy. Already on my bike.
What'd you say, Nathan?
Thanks.
Gin?
I said, I look at real Dante. Does he have the money in his account? If he looks it up,
I'll check on the way out.
yeah, I don't want to check on the way out
No,
because I think
we
this
need
guy's
to know
fucking
now.
us.
Open the. I'm sure it's
Has he-
the first
has he
one of the
paid?
first things I can press on my phone and bank account.
You
And,
look. No, it's not in yours.
Is it in?
Is it in
Is it
Dante?
Who do you
in-
look at?
Like,
No,
call
he
Mona,
looked at
check-
Gin.
Oh,
Call Mona and check to see whether she's been paid.
I check my account.
Yeah, you sort of like look at
Wait.
your phone and you can see 1,200 eddies have been put into your account.
Cheers, champion. All right. Well,
I
Which,
push him
uh,
towards push him away and towards the door where the security guards are going to come in.
They're going to come in from the far entrance.
Yeah, well, I'll push him in
main
that
entrance,
direction, and then I'm, keeping the gun trained in that sort of direction, somewhat over my shoulder, as we start moving
We walk
towards
out this
that
one.
exit.
Yep.
this would have
So,
been way easier if you just paid.
so as you move towards that door,
this door.
yep, the security guards come in. And for the sake of it, I'm just going to use them. So nice one version. So
I
Yep.
fire off some warning shots. Just
Jesus.
Yeah. All right. So as you sort of see that door flick open, you just like fire off a couple of rounds, and you just sort of see their heads duck behind the window. Like you saw them sort of come up as a sort of like looking, and then you just sort of see as you like, and it's not like you're trying to hit them. You're just sort of warning shots, and you sort of see them like duck behind the door.
I'm trying to get him to go, like behind cover, give us the time to get out, basically.
Yep. All right.
Time to go.
So we go towards the back door.
Yep. You turn and shit can it. As you run out, relay's not to be seen.
Oh shit. Oh yeah.
As
Yeah,
Jin,
Relay had been repeatedly
Dante,
saying, time to go, time to go,
you
time to
kind
go,
of
I'm
come
gone.
out. Your bike's here, Dante.
What was that?
Dante, your bike is out the front here.
Yeah, I jump on it and just start it up.
My bike.
Yep.
Interesting.
Come on, get on.
All right. Right. Once we're all through the door, fuck it. I'll just jump on the bike. I don't care.
I'll see you guys
Angus
back in the
legs
car
it
park.
to
I'm gonna get
Jin's bike.
Sir, if I may be of some assistance.
Boy, I can't talk. I'm fucking running right now.
As you are, sir. That was my suggestion, but of course, you're already on it. Who do I need to say?
Of course I am.
Of course you are, sir.
I'm gonna get
Honestly, boy.
out that door. I'm gonna get out that door, and I'm gonna basically sword arm and just fuck the lock right up.
These ones are, look, you just shut the doors behind you and you just sort of like jam your arm in there several times. But these aren't like the other ones, so you're not sure if or how, but you just sort of like smash in there a couple of times.
Yeah,
really
but even if I
quickly.
cut the handle off, then it's not going to work, is it?
Well, these doors didn't seem to have handles.
Well, how do you open them?
Not with the handle.
they're like just these strips in a butcher's.
No, I was
imagining
thinking like
those-
the restaurant doors where they free
they're
swing.
a modern version of the push handle doors with the bars. But think
Righto.
that the doors to the gymnasium are almost seamless in their form. But you shut them behind you and you just sort of like ram in where you think the bars, would be.
You're just denting it so that it's not going to open as smoothly.
Either way, I try and fuck the door up, and I make my way back to the main courtyard where their bikes are. And
So as you sort of, you get out and you sort of turn and look and you see
put everything away.
Jin with Dante riding on the back, just sort of like pull out around the corner, and you don't see anybody else.
That's fine. I'm just gonna keep walking towards where the bikes were when we stopped, when we first got here. Right, put my sword arm away and all that sort of stuff. Pistol back in my belt, sort of tuck it over my shirt, and then jack it off, scrunch it up into a rubbish bin on the way.
Yep. All right, just roll me a cheeky stealth. While he's doing that, Relay, you manage to get back to your bike first.
Yep.
You just hop on it and off. Dante, Jin. Yep.
I'll be like partway down the block and I'll go, number of bikes, amount of people, and I'll like pull off into an alley like a couple of blocks down and ping, okay, whoever doesn't have a bike, I'm here.
That's right. It's going to take you ages. It's going to take you ages to get there. We'll meet you there. Me and Dante will take care of this.
Yep.
That's why I wanted to buy a better bike, because I went, hang on, if we go down a bike, we're going to have like...
Oh, you can still ride two people on your scooter. It's just intimate.
Yeah.
that,
Yeah,
that
forget
and I
it.
thought
Forget it. We got it.
if it
And we'll get back.
crashes, we're not going to have a lot of bikes left for transport.
That's right. So Dante and Jin, you peel back around the front to where Jin's bike is.
Yeah, I'll hop off, give Dante his bike, and I'll jump on my bike and I'll go back to retrieve Angus. And I'll say to Dante, you grab the other Dante. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
And I'll
Keep the bike hot.
Peel back there and
Glance
get
over,
Angus.
glance
I
over the
like to think
security
that
office.
Angus is that fucking quick that he'd already be there.
Well, yeah, sort of as you come around the other laneway that sort of leads more directly back,
Should've
Jin,
stolen a golf
it
cart.
doesn't take long before you sort of see Angus, and it's the first time you've seen him sprint, but it's made majestic as fuck. Like his little
Alright,
bolo tie is sort of flapping behind, and somehow his hat is it's steady on his head like it's being glued. And these
Beautiful.
sort of the little
Is my
flicks
cornrows
of the
just
cornrows, yeah, are just sort
This
of
pristine suit with
flicking
these
back
sweat patches.
as these little cornrows, as he's just
I
like
think the cufflinks glistening in the sun.
the moustache.
I'll peel it around Akira
Perfect
style,
Yep.
and then you can jump on the back and
You,
off we go.
you,
Yep.
you guys are doing all this sick shit, and I'm at an intersection, arm out because I don't have freaking working indicators.
Yep. So you guys all peel out of the campus. What do you do
As long as Jay's
Uh,
caught up.
for
that's all good.
those on bikes?
yeah, I'm just gonna ping everyone back to Mona.
Go to the alley. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I'll say see you guys there.
Version.
Meet there in half an hour, whatever.
Yep. So I'm just going to keep walking.
You sort of
to
just very casually almost duck and weave, and you sort of like turn at the right time, and you're sort of like looking at a board, and you're like, "Oh, frisbee."
Is there
Book.
is
Oh.
there like any sort of crowds rushing towards the exit or anything, screaming, carrying on?
As you get sort of past the dorms, it's almost back to business as normal. It's like you find it quite easy to just sort of like then sort of slink around, and you sort of just change your movements, and you just sort of blend in with the little crowds that there are, and you can effectively walk your way back out.
Yeah, I'll walk out then.
Yep. And it's not like you do it at a decent speed. It's not like you're trying to dawdle, but you sort of make your way as you move your way around. And eventually, everybody meets back at the pub with Mona.
I am going to stop at a couple of shops on the way to get some snacks and energy drinks. I'm not going direct.
All
That,
right.
in my mind, means that too much shit.
It's all good.
Gotta
it's all
keep
good.
it
But eventually,
coincidental.
everybody gets back to Mona's.
We do.
Chugging energy drinks.
Laneway. So you come into the laneway where Mona is.
Yep.
And you just spot her casually hanging on the corner, as she does.
Yep.
Oh, you're
I'll hop
back
off the
already.
Yeah.
Oh, this is her?
Yeah, this is her.
Okay, hi.
Hey Mona, how are you? Good doing business. I got
Good.
your 400 Eddies. We were there to get 1,000.
Yeah. She was
We
paying
keep
you
600.
Yeah. Sorry, I just
Yep.
I was like, hang on, wait, what did I say it was? Yeah.
Math.
Awesome.
So I'll just
Alright.
transfer 400 Eddies.
Yep. That-
Good doing business.
Thanks.
Anyone else hassles you? Let us know. We'll get
Will
you money
do.
for you.
Well, no, thanks a lot. That's
Let Buzz
Awesome.
know.
what I do.
Huh?
I will. Yes.
Huh?
Awesome. Yeah.
Get
I'll let
onto it.
Buzz know. In fact, I'll
Alright.
let him know right now. He's just around the corner.
Should we wait?
Nah. Got business to take care of. Could be a while.
All right.
You know how Buzz is.
That's the finder's fee.
All right. So we'll
Yeah.
tear out of here.
Thicker than a
We've got a-
can.
Consistent client base now. Somebody
Yeah,
will
that's it.
probably
So does she.
regularly need us to shake up
Exactly.
money.
Should we just ask for money? No. We just have to go and fucking beat the shit out of someone to get it for us.
Hey,
Shall I
Buzz
pay?
has
Oh,
paid
that was
me.
great, Mona. Shall I pay you now? No, not Not just yet. I can make more money this way.
All right, so we'll tear off back to Randall's, taking back streets or whatever.
Randall's, aren't we
Um,
heading off towards?
Yeah,
the other
we'll get there.
mission?
We'll get there. We'll get there. I want to distribute some stuff first.
Yep. So
I think the Rocker Boy thing is probably later tonight. Because we did this mission broad daylight at like midday or 1 o'clock.
pretty
or something.
much.
Yeah. So let's get our bikes off the
So
streets for a bit.
you pull back to Randall's to have a moment of reprieve. As always, you come round the back, tuck the bikes back into the rear shitty
And
lockup.
Big chain.
We'll go up, obviously.
Yep.
Are there
Or
any
maybe a coffee.
spare number plates in the?
I can try, sir. Perhaps you wouldn't mind standing closer to the
There is no
coffee.
try, boy. You just do.
Yes, sir. Bear
Very good.
with
I'll be
me
waiting.
One moment, sir.
Boy, do you think I want to hear that noise in my ears?
Your coffee will arrive in 15 minutes.
It's just a matter of me.
Strain quietly, would you?
Apologies, sir.
Well, that's even worse, isn't it? Strain silently, boy. Fuck me sideways. That is not silent.
I would rather not, sir.
I will.
That was awkward.
While this is going on, I'm just going to distribute everyone 160 eddies for the mission.
You can do far better than I, sir. I am just a digital imagination.
Right.
Is there any way that I can fiddle or convince Angus to fiddle with the coffee machine to make it wireless?
Yeah.
Is that more a me thing or an Angus thing?
Well, you've got tech, haven't you, and electronics?
Yeah.
I
Okay,
mean,
fine.
You know Angus is really good at
I'll
it.
have a go. If that's what you want to do, I'll have a crack.
No, that's okay. I'll go ahead and look at it.
Hey, I'm the group techie. Let's have a go.
Thank you, sir. I would greatly appreciate it. Then I could possibly give you more coffee.
All right, so did everyone get that? You get 160 eddies for that, Mish?
Cool. And I'm going to suggest that perhaps Angus also add in, if he is doing this, a little arm, as such that the little arm can get the coffee cup, swing it round so that it's under the coffee, and just keep collecting
Get a
coffee.
Why would you do
wireless-
that? Like, just grab it with your own hand.
Can we
And
just,
then boy can make coffee for
can you just put
Angus.
a wireless function on it so that you can just like ding and it
Or
will
it's just
do
the
it
phone. What are you
auto-process
talking
and-
about?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That way, boy can initiate the wireless. He
Boy,
can make-
why didn't you tell me I needed all this shit?
He can make a coffee. He can bring the coffee cup under the machine if one has not been left there.
Sir, do you
I ask you
remember...
for coffee and you just constantly disappoint me. You don't tell me that you need an arm and you need all this wireless.
Well, no,
stuff.
I didn't tell you that, sir. But do you remember when you originally had that idea? I do think it was a good idea, sir.
It was a very good idea. Why didn't you push me to do it?
I
Get out of the way. Let me have a
apologize,
go at
sir.
this.
It must have slipped my circuits, so to speak.
God damn. Go get me an arm so I can attach it to this goddamn coffee machine.
We were so close to hitting a mark there, sir. Would have been a good day, would it not?
What are you talking about? It is a good day.
Yeah, you are correct as always, sir. I
Well, I
shall...
bring out my selfies from today.
Oh, right away, sir. And blip, 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 blip. Some beautiful angles of Angus sort of appear on the hollow screens. Just sort
See,
of-
look at that, boy. How can you say it's not a good day? Look at these photos.
As always, sir, I stand corrected by your brilliance. I will put in an order for some mechanical parts and electronics.
Hey,
sir.
I can make one myself. What are you talking about?
You asked me to get you an arm, sir.
Exactly. I didn't ask you to buy me one. I asked you to go get me one.
That's sass setting.
We seem to always have these moments, sir, and how
We do, and you
frequently
just
they
don't seem
are.
to learn from them. What are you doing?
I embrace them wholeheartedly in my cold, cold heart.
What's it going to take for some wireless around here?
Yeah,
He
what
can
do you
just make an electronics and
I was
a.
going to say, if this keeps going, Relay's going to give it a go.
Bluetooth 12.
You actually sort of have an epiphany,
Get out of my way!
Jin, and you're like,
I don't see anything
I
coming up.
remember that we used to play with these bombs. And these bombs had like these electronic triggers. Wonder if a trigger could work to sort of flick a button, because essentially they're the same thing, right? I mean, they are. It's like a tick, click, click, on, off, on, off. Yeah, that could work. And you sort of have this moment where you're like, I reckon I could do that. I reckon I could. And you start having a tinker with the coffee machine without the kukri.
I was about to say, my God, he made the coffee machine better!
All right. And
It's
that
at this stage that Angus finishes his conversation with Boy, turns around to the coffee machine and goes to tinker with it. See, Boy, I'm already done. What are you talking about?
As always, sir, your brilliance outshines everybody.
Absolutely. Make a note of that.
I will, sir. And that is where we'll call it there.
All right. Next mission is the Rocker Boy.
Yay, we finished one.
Yeah, we did a mission that like we had to break into a university, not break in, but walk into a university and hold a kid at gunpoint, or a young man.
Cool.
So we got
And
Eddies.
once again, I was not in line
job
of
done.
sight.
Everybody can have 40 SP too. IP? IP.
IP.
Just the XP is fine.
I gotta figure out how to spend that.
Awesome. There's SP. What's this SP?
I think it used to be called SP. I can't remember now.
I like the-
Yeah, if everybody wants to whisper me a thingy.
Oh, yeah.
As always, check us out on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, mainly YouTube/Instagram. Like,
And Facebook.
follow, subscribe, comment. Haven't seen any movement for a couple of weeks, so it's been a little. But we'll be out there. Feedback's always good, so feel free to drop us some feedback if you like something, don't like something, feel ambivalent about something. It's all good. It's all gravy, baby.
Should we actually set up like Tonic's Spunkstagram?
Oh God, no! It'll get
No.
banned in a matter of moments.
I like it.
Somebody should get on that.
We'll just do shitty video covers of everything. Really bad special effects.
Good session tonight. Got the choice.
Mad times.
Have we got everybody?
We're still on.
All that for
Eight.
$600.
Don't know.
All right. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. Bing! The winner of this week's MV
Yes.
Spunk is.
Yeah, boy. Spunk. Woo! Taking it out.
Hang on, sorry, I misread it.
Oh, we're so professional.
It's almost a split, almost, but one person got 2 votes, so they win. No way.
Damn.
Yeah, no, they win. And
One
that
person
winner
got 2 votes.
is the winner with 2 votes. Version.
Yeah, boy.
Well done.
Thank you.
Nice.
Even without his. He's still a legend. Maybe it's because there's 2 of them tonight.
Has
So,
to be.
obviously version gets 2 votes for 2 versions.
It was a tough one.
Had gentle
I
caress.
think it's good. It's totally good. Thank you
sweet.
for the votes. Totes real. Totes real. I'm back, baby. All right.
Oh man, that was classic. That would have been Tonic's Spunstagram right there.
As always, have fun. Be well. Tune in next week. And goodbye.
Peace.
Is that it?
Don't fight people in a
Why not?
What?
What's out?
stadium, and
Fuck 'em all,
perhaps
get 'em.
don't fight them with cameras around.
There's cameras everywhere.
Don't fight.
Peace.
Hey,
Is that it?
Bye.